Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is it. This is the final part of NieR. We've come so far. I believe my playtime is about 30 hours. My first playthrough was 40 hours because I did a lot of the side quests. And alright, we've seen ending C, now we're gonna do ending D. This is the moment that just makes NieR a 10 out of 10 for me. It's just so impactful. Let's do it.
You will disappear from this world. Your daughter, your friends, everyone in your life will forget you. You and any sign that you ever existed will be erased. And in exchange, Kaine will return to her mortal life.
I hate to equate it to something so I don't know what the word is right now, but it's very similar to like the Call of Duty prestige system. For those of you who don't know, in the multiplayer mode of Call of Duty, you have the choice to prestige, which means giving up your max level and starting again from level 1. The confirmation dialogue is similar to that. So it asks, are you sure? Like, all of your save data will be erased, you'll never be able to play on the save file again. Are you sure? Yes. Even if you elect again, you can always return to this by clearing the game again. Are you sure? A second time. A third time. All NieR save data on the same user account will be erased, so you can only choose this option once. This is it, people. This is the end. If you choose this, there's no going back. Literally, you have to play through the game in, like, 4 times again in order to get to this point again. A 4th time. This is the last chance to change your mind. Are you really sure about this? It's sort of a link between the creator and the gamer. It's asking that if you really want to end your playtime with NieR, if you really want to see this ending, are you committed enough to go through with it? Are you committed enough to sacrifice your entire existence for Kaine's? And then it does this. You're forced to enter the name that you've been using the entire playthrough, the character you've become attached to the entire game. This is the person you're erasing from existence. All save files will be erased. And then it goes through Grimoire Vice. Look at that. It's erasing literally everything from the book. There goes all my items. There goes all my quests. My 100% weapon collection just gone like that. All my words. All my documents. And don't erase my fish. Come on, have a heart. And it goes through each submenu individually if there's no all option. It's brutal. It's like it's looking into a window of everything you've done throughout the game and just nullifying it. Oh, I had 50 words to go. Damn. There goes everything. It's just gone. I don't really need that anymore. I'm already in the castle. And it's actually deleting my save file right now.
Are you alright?
Yona.
Are you the one who helped me? Oh, thank you.
I'm glad you're okay.
What's wrong? I mean, you defeated the Shadow Lord and everything, but you don't look happy.
I don't?
Oh, a lunar tear. How pretty. Are you crying?
Yeah. I guess I am. It's like I just found something special. Something very special.
And that's ending D. Hope it was worth it. So now all traces of NieR ever existing are just gone like that, in exchange for the shade being erased from Kaine. So now Kaine has a reason to live. She has to take care of Yona, right? She takes over NieR's duty. She takes over his purpose. There is singing in this ending. I assure you. It's just it's later in the song, which frees up some time for me to talk about it. So until that starts, I'm just gonna ramble on for a bit. I may have mentioned this before a couple of times, but there is a book called Grimoire NieR. It contains extensive details on Project Gestalt, replicants, character descriptions, weapon descriptions. There's also weapon stories, which are absent from the actual game, but they have been inputted into the Grimoire NieR. There we go. I'll just shut up now. There it goes. I should be the one thanking you, Kavya, even though you just deleted my 30-hour save file. Well, that's it. Actually, there's one more... I forgot about that little detail. There's the lunar tear in all its glory. Let's see what happens if I try to... let's say I want to play this gem of a game again. So I picked normal. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Let's see. Let's say I try to input the same name again. Because the NieR's existence has been erased, that name can no longer be used. It just doesn't work within the world, so it has to, like, you have to pick a different name. It's brilliant. Unfortunately, I don't want to start a new game. So there's some little tidbits from the Grimoire NieR I'd like to pull out because, well, this is the last episode. Might as well clear the air. And the rest I'll leave to you to read at your own leisure. This is all you're going to be seeing, by the way. So tab away if you want to. So there's an interview in Grimoire NieR with three people: Yoko Taro, Sawako Natori, the scenario writer or the main writer of the game, and Jun Eishima, a novelist who published various Drakengard works like novellas and comics and stuff like that. Because of the nature of the ending of this game, actually I should go back. I don't know if I mentioned this in my Drakengard playthrough, but because of the insane backlash on the internet from ending E, where you do the rhythm battle with the dragon and then you just die, there was so much backlash from that Yoko Taro hid in a locker for, like, I don't know, hours and days on end because he just wanted to hide away from the backlash. Even though it was a brilliant move, it was just filled with hate. And he prepared to go into the locker again for this game, for ending D, because he thought it would garner the same reaction, but it was the opposite, actually. People commended him for thinking up this brilliant idea of deleting your save. Because it has a lot more like emotional impact in a positive light instead of a negative light like Drakengard, which is quite interesting. Also, the fact that Kaine is a hermaphrodite, it wasn't supposed to be that big of a important detail. It's just a little, to spice up the character, and it wasn't touched on significantly because, hey, that's reality. People are like that in the real world. Why make a big deal about it? That's Yoko Taro's philosophy. Another interesting detail, why do shades bleed if they're just souls? And the reasoning that Yoko Taro gives is that the wounds try to return to the human state, what they once were, because of, I don't know, memories or structure or something like that. And yeah, Emil is interesting because I suppose in Gestalt, he looks up to NieR as sort of a father figure, and he looks up to Kaine as kind of a sister figure because he needs that after losing Halua and living alone for, 1,000 years. So there's very interesting dynamics between them, and in the part where he, quote-unquote, dies, you see the subtitles say the player's name, but he actually just says buddy, because, you can't account for all those names. Specifically about C and D, the endings, the philosophy behind that was it's a choice for the player, not NieR. So if you yourself like Kaine, then you can choose to, like, sacrifice your life for her. Otherwise, you can just kill her and be with Yona. It's not... See, like... It's hard to articulate my thoughts, I'm sorry. There is no one true ending out of C and D. They're both supposed to be true endings, but it's up to the player to decide which ending is, like, they like the best, and then that ending can become the true ending for them. From the dev team's perspective, for Father NieR, ending C is the best one for him because he is a father. He has a daughter to take care of. Why would he become attached to Kaine? It's not really that logical for him. But for Brother NieR, like Replicant NieR, the younger version, ending D would be suitable for him because he would be more motivated to save Kaine, and he would be looking for a release from the burden of looking after Yona, right? At least that's their perspective. There's 100 different ways to look at it. Maybe, I don't know, you feel compassion for Kaine, so you want to kill her to end her misery, and then ending D is like, why give her a purpose to live? There's many different ways to look at it. So it's up to the player to decide which ending they want to be canon, even though ending D is strongly like hinted at as being like the actual canon. And NieR Automata actually goes off of ending D. So evidently there's no mention of NieR in NieR Automata. I bet you're wondering how exactly Kaine was cleansed. And in the interview, Yoko Taro said it's literally the power of friendship. I'm just paraphrasing. He said it's because of everyone's love and spirit. It's just the power of friendship. Just that untangible thing that just pops up in a plot. Project Gestalt, it's not really that well explained in the actual game because Yoko Taro wanted he wanted it to be like reality, where not a lot is explained and it's not really there. Like, I'm not explaining it very well, but you can read the document yourself to like make sense of it. I just wrote a few notes down to like touch on them, and then you can read it at your own leisure if you want to. So some may view ending A as like a very happy ending, where like the Shadow Lord is defeated, Yona lives, and they're reunited. Woohoo! But in reality, everyone dies eventually because the Shadow Lord was what kept all the Gestalts from relapsing, and because the Shadow Lord's dead, all Gestalts around the world will eventually relapse, turning into like generally monsters, and then because the replicant bodies feed off of the energy of the Gestalts, they will die as well, and then no one's going to be left. So all endings are really just bad endings. Everyone dies because of it, but you don't see it because you're focused on the short-term effects, like, oh my god, Kaine's alive, oh my god, Father NieR and Yona are back together. It's just, you have to look at the big picture to fully appreciate what comes next. A little interesting thing I found, actually, there was originally supposed to be 7 playthroughs. So the main idea is that you go through endings A and D, you kill off or you erase your existing character, then you go through A to C again with a different character. Then there's an extra ending called The Lost World, ending E, where Kaine goes to the Forest of Myth, where the entire replicant system is about to be rebooted by the memory tree, and then you enter your original character's name again to essentially give them a rebirth and revive them into the world again. So you get to play as your original character in this, like, after this ending E. So that was scrapped, obviously, because no one wants to play this game. I mean, I would play this game for 7 times again, because I'm just that crazy. But I'm pretty sure it wouldn't fly with the rest of the population. Even the most diehard fans like me get tired after 7 playthroughs. Hell, I played this game twice all the way through, so I guess that counts for 8 playthroughs. And it's still impactful, believe me. NieR is such a good game. Good is a bit of an understatement, but it's just brilliant. I love Yoko Taro, which is why I want to get to Drakengard 3 as soon as possible, but I feel that too much of him in a row is going to be off-putting, so I'm going to play another game after this. I think it's going to be fun. It's nice and short. It's about like 10 or 11 hours long. It's not like this action RPG. It's like 30 hours and stuff like that. But yeah, that was that's all I have to say on NieR. If you're interested in the game, please pick it up. It supports, well, at this point, buying the caveat is just dead right now. They're merged into Square Enix. So if you want to support Square Enix, then go right ahead. Like, It just increases the chance of like more quality content from Yoko Taro. Endings are always I struggle with endings. Thank you for watching. This was NieR Part 28. It's available on PS3 and 360. The soundtrack is available on various online retailers. Please pick it up. It is oh so excellent. Also, there is a CD for the 15 remixes that are in the World of Recycled Vessel DLC. That's also very, very good. There's also a tribute album called Echo. It's more electronica and synthesizers than anything, which puts an interesting twist on the original soundtrack. So try and pick that up if you can. And I have nothing else to say at this point. But read Grimoire NieR if you want more insight into the Gestalt project and who the characters are and what the weapons are, like what the weapon stories are. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next Let's Play. And for the final time, toodaloo.